Just incredible! Just incredible, man. Just incredible. Run the thing, eh?
Yes, it's that time. Welcome to Just Incredible's podcast right here in Los Angeles, California. Today, I got my bro in the building from Detroit, but an honorary LA, especially our LA Laker connection.
Lakers!
Paige Kennedy, man.
What's up, dog? Hey, man. Hey, we here, bro.
Yeah, we are
finally here.
It's that time, my boy. Paige Kennedy, you got so much going on. So first of all, thank you for, sitting here with me today, man. I know you sent me a video from, where the hell were you the other day, man?
I sent you an exclusive.
Yeah,
you got the exclusivity, bro. You got something that nobody even know. You
I need
don't.
to put that out.
Please don't do that.
Well, you was riding around.
I sent you something that they filmed like on set of me like getting in the character or something real spooky like.
Okay, so this is a movie you're working on?
Yeah, this is a movie called The Breed. Okay. So it's basically like the Meg, but with dogs, with wild, crazy rabid dogs. So they take these social media influencers and they put them on this island for like this contest, but shit goes really wrong.
Okay.
We trying to get off this island. And we was in Guatemala. Man, Guatemala, bro. You ever been to Guatemala?
Never been to Guatemala. What was that like?
Man, listen, I had a wonderful time with the cast. We're shooting. It's basically like a bunch of friends got together and people paid for us to make a movie. That's how amazing it was.
Nice.
But, bro, when I tell you, like, I got E. coli. I got some other fucking thing that I don't even know what it is.
Really?
Like, one of the actors got mucho salmonella. That's what the doctor said. Like they was in the hospital. My ankle, like I had twisted my ankle and my shit looked like a tumor was coming out of it. And so they had to keep like giving me steroids, shooting me in my ass with steroids so that I could finish the movie. But my shit was like a big ass, I don't know, softball or something in my ankle. So it was just it was a lot of dealing with being in the third world country when our immune system is different than theirs. But hey, listen, it's beautiful architecture. It's very interesting. It's interesting to see a bunch of just random dogs, just like not in the movie, but like in the outside. They don't want to move. The car come out, like they go move, or they go wait till the last minute, like pigeons. Like what the like? How do they? When they gonna leave? They like, man, get the fuck out of my face. You ain't gonna hit me, bitch. Hit me. I done been hit 35 times.
All right, so Paige Kennedy is here. He does it all, man. He writes his raps. He's got albums out, mixtapes out.
Yeah, 5 albums, 5 mixtapes. That's 10 projects since 2017. I'm working.
On his grind. Talk to us about your journey, man, growing up in Detroit. Like, how did the dream start, bro?
Man, the dream started for me in Detroit. I mean, everything always is going to, like, go back to Michael Jackson for me.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Jackson is a be-all and end-all, everything that is...
Greatest entertainer of all time.
Exactly. He is, like, incipient in my creation. Okay. And so, I got into him. I wanted to be like an entertainer because I used to watch him make motherfuckers faint. Like, he don't even do nothing. He just stand there and they just faint. Yeah. I never seen that in my life before. Even still to this day, I never seen that. And as a kid, I was like, damn, man, I want to have that effect on people. And, and so I knew I always wanted to be an actor since I saw him in The Wiz. And then I started rapping like at 7 years old. I did my first performance when I was 10. I special guest the State Fair in Detroit when I was 10 years old. Shout out to Rodney L, who used to put me in the position of all of these big rappers like Ice Cube, Ice-T, who all took me under their wing. And so since I was a kid, I've been rapping. I did shows with Biggie, Ice Cube. We got footage. We got all of that stuff, man. I've been doing this for a long time.
That's what's up. Have you released any of that footage, or you just kind of got?
Yeah, I mean, like there's like pictures and stuff like that. Now it's funny because I battled like on we were on Biggie did like spot date tours, right? You know what I'm saying? And so the Loonies was also like an opening act on the tour, and like. So there's footage of me and Yuck Mouth battling each other in Biggie hotel room,
Damn. That's
So
fucking iconic,
yeah, that shit's
man.
iconic, man.
All right, man. Paige Kennedy is here. Now you got the project that's out right now, the mixtape called Straight Bars.
Yeah, you know what it is.
9 joints on this thing. You've got some original production on it, and you're also rapping over other beats. Did I hear that right? Or
well, on so like my albums obviously is all original production. It's like, you know, it's stories, it's concepts. Is bops. It's like just a aggregation of different type of moves on the album. But on the mixtape, those are specifically for like niggas that just want to hear people bust bars, like Detroit shit that you would do. You know what I mean? And so there's a big fan base to that when I just do that, because it's just over iconic dope ass beats.
No, I love that
you already got and you have, and I'm just busting. There's no hooks. There's no gimmicks. There's no skits. It's just straight bars.
Straight bars, straight bars. Who's your top 3 MCs of all time? I mean, I know you talked about Michael Jackson being your favorite entertainer. Top 3 MCs.
My top 3 MCs. So I like how you put that there. You didn't say, who's your top favorite rappers? Like, that's different than the top 3 MCs that you know. Like, so Eminem is always going to be my number 1 in whatever it is that you ask me. So he's first. Then you said top 3 top 3 MCs for me.
For you.
Is then it will be Royce.
Detroit,
I feel like I'm being biased here, but I'm not, man. It's just what I like.
Yeah, Detroit makes them MCs though.
Yeah.
The water's different in Detroit, man.
Yeah. And then if I had to have a third, I gotta have like a third slash.
Okay. Like a third, like a 3.5?
Yeah, almost? I got a 3.5. I want to say Crooked Eye.
Okay.
And I want to say Elzai.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So I gotta kind of put, like, if I only get 3, then I gotta kind of put them like together. I gotta conjugate them together, and they just roll.
I'm with it. 2024 been a crazy year. Where do you feel hip hop's at right now, man? I mean, it's like coming from, you know, the type of MC you are, not ducking no type of smoke.
Right.
Battle rap is like at front and center in hip hop right now. What you think about, you know, Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Kendrick, Drake? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it's at right now. How do you feel about it?
First of all, I think hip hop rap was kind of like on a downslide. Like, this is like the first time that we weren't the #1 genre like in such a long time.
Right.
You know, and I feel like, you know, that beef revitalized us, you know, and it gave us vim. It turned the lights back on. It made and here's the most important part. It made kids feel like rapping is cool again.
That part.
Because we were starting to lose them. Like, I got a 26-year-old and I got a 12-year-old.
Okay.
And if you talk to my 26-year-old, he don't like the shit that I like. He care about auto-tunes and singy songy shit. Like, that's his job, you know. And this beef showed you that not only are the best rappers still the top thing, but it's cool to actually think about the shit that you want to say and be clever and figure out ways. And so I love that. I honestly wish that we would have had an opportunity to see Cole like fully be embraced in it, but I understand why he had to bile out. If you can't sleep at night, you can't sleep at night.
Right.
And plus it could turn back. And so I think they did that for us. Drake, I'm a huge fan of Drake.
Me
I
too.
love Drake. You know, I loved all of his disses too. I loved them, but Kendrick is just a tactician.
Yeah.
He's so different. He's so like sui generis. Yeah. So like no one else can like compare to what he does because it's so inimitable. It's just like him with all of those different voices and characters that he plays, his perspective, how he went into this battle like was like a complete machination because he didn't just go in there just rapping. He had actual lines that he was going through. And then he fucking dropped the coup de grace with Like That. And I heard he had more in the clip.
Oh, yeah. You talk, and Not Like Us with Mustard Production.
Not Like Us. Yeah, right.
Movie, man.
Yeah, so that's all summer. Drake is going to, every time he go outside, he's going to have to hear somebody saying A minor to him.
Yeah, which is wild, man. Which is like, kind of taste of his own medicine because obviously Drake did that one back to back.
This is called poetic justice.
It made it super exciting again, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it's like rap's on fire right now.
Hell
man.
Yeah, it is on fire.
Let's talk about, Straight Bars. The mixtape is out now.
Yeah.
9 songs on there.
Yeah.
I want to talk about 8 a.m. in Thailand, man. 8 a.m. in Thailand, because you was breaking down stories and painting pictures on this.
Right.
And on this one, you actually talked about your interaction with Kevin Durant on Twitter and having some basketball talk with you off the air. I mean, y'all are boys, I take it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we not boys,
But like you,
but
it's all love.
But it's all love.
But,
like he sent. You know, it's all love. I mean, it's the internet, right? So we talk shit. We go back and forth, and so since he engaged with me, like I engaged in like what I do. So sometimes I throw like little shots at his nappy head ass. But I love, you know, you gotta love KD.
KD obviously.
Yeah,
dope,
but yeah,
man.
I'm with the smoke. I'm with the smoke with Kevin Durant. Any other actor, rapper who wanted to say my name, we could get busy. Because I am the best actor / rapper in the world, right?
You are the best actor / rapper in the world.
Far as diversity of skill set, far as like I do comedy, I do drama, I'm Shakespearean trained. So that in that acting sense already is like already a elite thing. And then far as like the rap shit I do, like I said, like I have this whole different subgenres of stuff that I do, of straight bars, of bops, of songs, of, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like right now, like, okay, you can say names of stuff. You people are going to throw names out there, and the name carries everything. But I'm talking about right now of what I'm doing far as both of them, like commensurately, because either you're a better actor or you're a better rapper. But me, I'm like the same level
Full
on
package.
both. Full package.
Paige Kennedy on here talking that shit. I like
that shit.
I
like,
like
you know what I'm
that.
saying? I know you don't like viral moments like that, but it's going.
Give it to him, bro. Give it to him. No Diddy. All right, look. So in terms of actors, though, we talked about top MCs. Who's 3 actors who have inspired you along your journey?
You got to say Denzel Washington.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I got to say Viola Davis, and I am going to say, and this name is going to like go over people's heads, but like I told you, I'm a Shakespeare kid. You know what I'm saying? My essence comes from that. You know, you could even see in the hat Macbeth and Compton, like something that I'm working on right now. Yeah. But I like Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh was my favorite Shakespearean actor. Now, you guys probably know him from he's always like playing like the smart detective like type of characters. But yeah, I just think that he's special. But I mean, it's a lot of actors that I'm inspired by. But like Denzel and Viola Davis, they do something to me internally that make me want to be better. You know what I'm saying? I was just showing my 12-year-old Flight last night because I've been going on a whole Denzel run with him because he's 12. Denzel don't do the type of movies that a 12-year-old would know. Will Smith does movies that like a 12-year-old would see or know, but Denzel does like adult shit. And so I've been showing him that because he wants to be an actor. And I'm like, this is the person that we all look up to. You know what I'm saying? And just showing them like the little small idiosyncrasies that he does and little small things that you don't think about. Like if he got a watch on and he got a jacket on to see the time, he'll pop his jacket like this. So you see that you don't do that as an actor. Right. He'll grab a telephone and he'll wipe off the top of it before he put it on his ear. This is stuff that happens in real life that actors would never think to do because like why would you wipe this shit? You know it's clean. You know what I mean? Right. But he does that. He'll take the spoon when he's doing his coffee and he'll ding 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 at the top to get the like you know what I'm saying? It's like little tiny things that he does that we do in real life that as an actor you wouldn't do that I try and show my son, see this is like little specific things that he's choosing to do.
I love that, man. I love getting a peek into the mind of Paige Kennedy, and you're really breaking down how Denzel goes above and beyond. How do you get prepared for a movie role? Because that clip you sent me, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, man.
This is talent, bro.
Thank
on the
you,
highest
man.
level. How do you get in that zone?
Well, so my cast, it's funny. My cast was so young. Like I look, my energy and my look, black don't crack. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I live a clean life. So I look and feel like younger than I am.
Yes, sir.
But so I was playing in the mix of these people in their late 20s, and I'm like right in there with it, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I died to me, you know what I mean? But I feel like that same energy, and so every day, ever since I've been an actor, when I'm in a hair and makeup trailer, I listen to Michael Jackson, like out loud. That's the music that I play throughout when I'm on set because it gets me into the mindset of greatness. You know what I mean? Everything about me is about greatness, legacy, being indelible, so that when I leave here, I'm able to affect generations that come after me because they see what I do and they want to achieve their greatness. Awesome. And so I listen to Michael Jackson because it reminds me I want to be special.
Special at the highest level.
At the highest level.
At the highest level. Talk to me about soul food music. That was another song that popped out to me on the project, man.
Yeah. Soul food music. Man, soul food music, I wanted to slow it down because a lot of the straight bar stuff, the BPM, sometimes they are faster, but I like those type of beats that are slowed down because it forces you to actually listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And because I'm a man of a certain age, my music is substantive. Like, I have shit to say that I think that you could be inspired by or move into. And so I wanted to talk about like legacy.
Yeah.
I wanted, like what I just said, I wanted to talk about showing my kids by example what it's like to leave an imprint on the world. When you step on this ground, the pavement, your footprint should be left there. Otherwise, you are just defunct. You are, might as well never even been there. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to share that with them. I want to share to my daughter, like, how I'm trying to walk through this world to, like, leave something for them.
Love that, man. What's your take on this NBA Finals? What you think's gonna go down here, man? I know as Laker fans, we can't say.
Man, I will never.
By
ever,
the way,
ever.
Yeah, that.
I will never even say the word green. I was in Leprechaun Back to the Hood, and I was like, do not put this damn person on the cover of this shit. No, listen. You know what's funny about that? Like the Celtic organization, obviously I don't fuck with. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm a Laker fan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard not to root for, like,
Tatum,
yeah, and Brown and Holiday. Yeah. Like, they work so hard. They're so good. I just wish they didn't play for the Celtics.
They didn't wear that jersey.
I wish they didn't wear that jersey. So I can't root for them.
Right.
So I'm like praying that Kyrie wants to come to the fucking party and help out Luka in some type of way so we can at least have a full season. I want the Dallas Mavericks to win, but I also am, I like the West Coast. So I always want the West to win, and I don't even watch the East Coast games.
For sure. I mean, Kyrie's greatness got to show up for at least one of these games, if not two, and make this a real series, and then we can see where it goes from there.
Yeah. What you think?
Man, after watching game 1 and 2, as much as I want Dallas to win and I'd like to see Kyrie win, I don't think they have enough strength on that team to get it done.
So. What if Porzingis doesn't play?
Yeah, I guess that shifts it, but Drew Holiday played out of his mind too, so that's like
just grabbing rebounds.
Yeah, okay. But without Porzingis at full strength, I guess that changes the dynamic a little bit. But
still, not enough.
Still, don't feel like enough
because Luka is not fully healthy either, right?
It doesn't look like it totally.
He looks
you know
like
what I mean? Yeah. Laboring. But Kyrie's won a chip before, so he's got that experience. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I'm excited for game 3, man. Yeah. What you think about the Lakers, man? Got to get a coach. Got to get a fucking coach.
We do got to get a coach. Listen, man, I'm mad that we had to get rid of Darvin Ham. Like, I understand, like, it's the Lakers. Shit not working.
You got to produce results, and that's how it works.
At least make us feel like you're doing something.
Right.
So the bigger thing, the coach ain't out there shooting. So the bigger thing is the acquisitions that they're going to get, on the court. Yeah. I don't know what's about to happen with this coach thing because it's a little embarrassing, the fact that, they offered him just the crumbs, and then they don't get him. And so now they got to backtrack. Are they going to, now whoever they get, we going to be like,
we know that's second choice, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Also ran, rank and file. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Good thing LeBron is like the coach anyway. So
yeah, it's gonna be whatever LeBron's comfortable with.
Do you think we should get Bronny? You think that's going to happen, like, for sure?
I'm not like a super fan of that happening. I think it's cool for LeBron and his son to play on the same court, but this is the Lakers, bro.
Yeah, you don't want to use that pick.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't like
because he's gonna just be in the G League anyway,
and it's like. We fucking want to win championships. Right. It's like we say what we want about the Celtics, but they've been in the finals or Western Conference Finals
for all those years.
Yeah, all these years. So it's like, listen, we got to get the shit going again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it would be cool, I guess, to see, of course, to see Bron with his son on the court. But if it's going to sacrifice anything,
exactly.
I'm like, I'm not infatuated with that idea. No, it's cool.
Hey,
it's cool.
Who is your? You asked me my top 3
MCs
people,
or
but no. Who is your top 3 favorite basketball players?
Great question.
Because you're a hooper.
Yeah, great question. Top 3, as a fan, Kobe's number 1.
I love that. Mine too.
Kobe's number 1.
Just for the record, mine too.
Magic Johnson, right? I'm getting biased, right? I'm getting biased.
Come on, man, we together.
Magic Johnson. And you know what, bro? I'll give number 3 to LeBron. I'll give number 3 to LeBron.
This man,
yeah.
Despite this green ass hat that he chose to wear the fucking day, I have no idea.
It's in LA.
Throw that shit in the goddamn
right.
But despite that, this man is Lakers all day. I love that.
You know that transition of Kobe, his career coming to an end. I just have a lot of respect for what LeBron has done.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was an unorthodox way, and being a Magic fan and a Kobe fan and a Steph Curry fan, it's like one team, you know what I mean? But I think Bron is a great ambassador.
Yeah.
And as I got older, I just respected, we talked about challenges and all the naysayers and shit like that. I'll give him my number 3 spot.
Yeah, and he didn't make mistakes. You know how hard it is to be the most popular person in the world and to not make a mistake?
For real.
Your whole life? How you go through, bro? Think about your age and all the decades you've been in as a teenager, in your 20s, oh my God, and 30s. Like, how do you not make a mistake in all of these years of being a human being who we're all flawed?
Oh, come on.
No malfeasance at all?
That's got to play into his legacy.
It has to be.
And to think about, he's been the most popular guy in the room since he was 10 years old, 11.
Exactly.
So, yeah, no, I give it to him, but I love basketball, bro. I love basketball. It's inspiring to me. I love the game. So, yeah, those would be my top 3 that come to mind. And, there's so many others.
Yeah.
Anthony Hardaway. There's been so many great
I was just curious since, like, you a hooper. So
you could tell someone's mentality by the people they pick, right?
Yeah, right. Right.
Hey, look, Paige Kennedy is here. I know you're working on a new series called, is it Shakespeare for You?
Yeah. Talk
to me about that.
So Shakespeare for You is kind of like, you know how the For You page is like on TikTok, like, and how it's like generated to the stuff that you like. I am a lover of words.
Okay.
I'm a wordsmith. I care about it. Shakespeare is my favorite playwright. And I didn't get it at first. I didn't understand him. I didn't talk that way. Like I was introduced to Shakespeare, well, obviously in high school with the Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet movie, which I thought was fantastic because I was like, oh, they talking regular.
Yeah.
But in college is when I actually started to perform it, and I was like, I hate this. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Why is he the fucking verbosity? Like, I just didn't get it until I understood. My teacher was like, Shakespeare was the first rapper. You should really like get into it. And then once I start to understand the stories and I see that they were still relevant and pertinent to now, and once I got past the what I didn't like about it, and I got into what I did like and the stories and like how amazing that the language is once you know it, I was like, this is dope. And so I said, I want to bring this to the culture.
Yeah.
I want the culture to be able to absorb Shakespeare and get this same thing that I got. And so I decided to, create this series called Shakespeare for You, which I'm basically trying to conjugate hip hop with Shakespeare and the stuff that you already like. And so in the first season that we are, trying to make right now is called Macbeth in Compton.
Okay.
And it's basically, I'm taking the story of Macbeth and then I'm turning it into 1990s hip hop record label in the 90s. You know what that looks like.
Course,
that's like fucking Death Row, Tupac, Snoop.
Course.
So that it feels like that. So it looks like you're watching Snowfall, but you're hearing the words of Shakespeare. And so that way, you can identify. And so if it shows like Lil Dicky, and rap shit where they have like organic performances in there. That's going to happen where you're going to see like the characters, you know, might go into a performance, not just like a musical randomly, but just like a performance that happens organically in the story so that you feel like you're connected to it. So I want to change the world with that. I want to do something that, you know, that kids can gravitate to, that they can play in all of the high schools all over the entire world. And there's different seasons. Every season is a new play that's set in a different place that I want to bring to the world. Love it. Love it. You're going to do it, my boy. You're going to do it. Appreciate it. Paige Kennedy on Just Incredible's Liftoff Show. A great message in that moment was, you know, as our generation, we want to try something for a minute, and if we're not into it, we're out the door. And look at what you just said about, you know, your first introduction to Shakespeare. You were like, if you'd have just gave up, you know, that'd have been it. You know what I mean? So that's a great great message there. I appreciate you dropping those gems. Much more success to you, man. Many more blessings to you and your family. Hey, you too, brother. I look forward to watching the rise, man. It feels like you've accomplished so much, but you're just still getting warmed up at the same time. Yeah, man, just getting warmed up. And I appreciate you extending the invite and allowing me to come on this illustrious show and to build with you and connect with you. And, you know, you got a lifelong friend in me, big dog. Love that, man. I love that. Paige Kennedy's here. Make sure you check out Meg 2. I mean, amazing. Netflix. Netflix going crazy. You're working on new projects musically as well. And right now you could check out the new mixtape that's out right now called Straight Bars. Which title alone gotta grab your attention if you're fucking with this podcast. And the album is out as well. A book of pages that is out, and it has great features on there that you guys love. I've featured with the dopest MCs in the world. You know what I'm saying? So tap in and check it out. Yeah, man. For more content just like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button on this video. If you're enjoying it, I hope you are. Click the like button, drop a comment. My boy Paige gonna be in the comments chopping it up with y'all. Thank you to the camera team today. It's been an honor and a privilege. Paige Kennedy, give them your Instagram and everything real quick so they know where to find you. Yo, I'm at Paige Kennedy on all platforms, P-A-G-E, Kennedy. Just like that. Just Incredibles podcast, live from Los Angeles. Peace and love, y'all. Just Incredible! Hey, yo, Just Incredible! You don't know, eh? Keep winning. Yes, sir. Hey, thank you to everyone who watched this podcast. The music you're hearing, that's provided by LA's own The Eastie Boys. If you enjoyed watching this, please hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and while you're there, tap that subscribe button so you can subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. There's more content just like this, and trust me, a lot more on the way. To keep up with me off of YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Justin_Credible or my TikTok. You can just search Watch Just Incredible. Thank you so much for watching.